Hello everyone, Manface is here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a tutorial. So I guess in my haste of all the DLCs, I kind of forgot to really talk about these cages right here. So today we're going to be talking about the sentient cages. Now, for the most part, these cages cannot be controlled with the beta wave emitter. We have one out just to have, just because, just to show people basically that it doesn't work. But these can be used for other reasons, mainly entertainment. But honestly, if you're looking for raider equipment, you can kind of farm raiders, considering you can't make that. Now gunners is a little different. You can kind of make their armor, but if you want some clothes, although I don't know, they're not ballistic lineable, but regardless, what these were really for they were for arena based combat. And basically what you were supposed to do is you were supposed to put an arena contestants mat down, something like that, right? Whatever. And you can assign like Longfellow to the arena contestants mat, and what he'll do is he will fight for the blue team against the monsters, or you can put some more settlers on the red team against Longfellow, Okay, so first half of the video, we're just going to go through a cage breakdown of how they're made and what they're made out of. In the second half of the video, we're actually going to get us some of these guys, and we're going to try to show you guys how their AI pathing works, because I did a video a while ago, Funhouse Tester, and that kind of showed me how they work, because they're not gonna come looking for you. They're gonna need to know that you're there, or you need to leave a little bait. So we'll be back. Alright, so the first cage we're looking at is the Feral Ghoul cage. It costs 4 mongrel dog meat. Pretty easy to come by. You can't necessarily, well, actually you can farm that with dog cages, but that's expensive with the dog food, and that's something you have to find. You can't really craft that. But anyways, you're gonna get feral ghouls from level 1 feral ghouls all the way up to like gangrenous bloated feral ghouls. Now these can be controlled by the beta wave emitter, but they cannot interact with any other settlement creature except for Brahmin. Brahmin are always cool. So honestly, I think we need to get ourselves a feral ghoul settlement, maybe at the slog. All right, so let's go to the next cage. So I'm gonna save this one for last because this one has special conditions that even I didn't understand. I had to kind of look it up. So okay, this is your basic run-of-the-mill gunner cage. It actually costs 500 caps, which it's a little pricey, especially when you're just trying to get gunners, but refilling it isn't all that expensive, and we'll show that a little bit later. But you can get anywhere from a gunner private all the way up to a gunner major. So if you're wanting to test new equipment, new weapons, you can always roll the dice. I'm thinking about trying to make like a firing range out of these for my own personal base, because with my survival series coming, down to I wouldn't say an end, but we're peaking right now. We need a base to try all the really crazy stuff. Alright, so these are insect cages. I believe I'm doing insect farming this week, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is your run-of-the-mill raider cage. I like these, how they got Jet Psycho and Medics on it. And if you look inside of it, they got one of those little chem boxes in there. And these will pretty much gather raiders. Now, you cannot control them with the beta wave emitter, but if you do have the intimidation skill, you can take these guys. And we'll probably try a little bit of that, although I don't think Manfaces is equipped for that, but we'll see what we can do to get that going. And the last cage, and honestly, the one cage I really don't know why you would want to get. Super mutant cages. My only thought is that you would hold the super mutants in your settlement in order to entice super mutants to attack your settlement. That's about all that I can think of with these right here. Alright, so basically that's all of your medium cages. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and pull us up a bed, and we're gonna do some sleeping. Now, There is an advanced tactic to this, but most of the time sleeping works for me, but this is a non-survival game, so I won't have any negative impacts. In my survival game, I make sure that I sleep, and then I leave the settlement and go to another settlement and sleep again, and then I'll come back to this settlement. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do that to speed this up, and I'll see you guys when we got some full cages. Alright, we're back. Took quite a while. What I have noticed is that these cages take a lot longer to fill than the creature cages. But it kind of makes sense, because when I first saw the cages, I was like, who's dumb enough to come into the settlement, jump the fence, and then be like, oh shit, free guns and ammo. Excellent. Anyways, this gunner's being a real jerk, so he's not coming, but we got everyone else, so we're going ahead and just check them out. And as far as that gunner, we're going to save him for something special a little later. Alright, so let me get to something a little less dangerous. This will work. Alright, so, wow. We ended up with Charred Feral Ghoul. That guy looks like he's really ready to wreck. He only has 4 defense though, so he's less than a mutant hound. That's weird. Oh well. Anyways, let's get the super mutant out here.
Come on! Let's play! Let's count the ammo.
Jeez, Charred Feral just worked him. Alright, so let's grab the Raider.
Just chill out, asshole.
Always these entertaining fights between the two of them. Wow, Raider Veteran, you're doing better than I thought you would.
I'd say it's time for a drink.
You said it, Longfellow. You said it. Jeez, Charred Feral Ghoul. You're tough, man. You know, even though it's 4 settlement defense, if you're a high level like Man Faces is, that's some pretty good settlement defense. But still, I don't know. Mutant hounds are cheaper and all, and these ghouls are kind of creepy looking. Alright. Jeez, look at that. Thank you, December's child. Alright, so that pretty much shows everybody what comes out of the cages, but do know that they can come in different variants. Like, it won't always be a Raider Veteran. Sometimes it'll be just a regular Raider. Sometimes I haven't seen any legendary enemies in the cages, so I don't think you can farm legendaries in the cage, which is a little sad. But then at the same time, the RNGesus on that stuff would be astronomical and slightly pointless. So alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you guys some AI pathing, and hopefully we can get this darn gunner over here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. Finally got that damn gunner. Alright, so what I'm about to show you guys now is the AI pathing, but I'm also going to show you guys a little hack to move around the cages. Okay, so basically what we have back here set up is a triple mat. This is something I learned from Mark Jackson. I don't know. I don't know if he created it or not, and I don't really care. What's really important to me is the applications that he used it in, because he didn't use it just for building. He used it to move around power equipment, and that really stuck with me, because now I use it all the time to manipulate my these beta wave emitters. Because what it is that you need something large in order to sit the cage on, in order so that the entire cage moves. So what we do is we have a cage, we have a small generator to keep the cage powered. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is come around to the front and disconnect the cage from the main power source. But as you can see, it's still powered. He's still locked in there. Okay, so now we're gonna take this and we're gonna move it over here to the test facility. There we go, just like so. Okay, and what's beautiful about the mat trick is that you can move them. I was very late with messing with mats because I was just, I don't know, just blinded by the majesty of the game, just wanting to keep it as normal as possible. But now at this point, it's time to start breaking it down. It's time to start going more and trying to be bigger with it. Okay, so inside of here, we kind of got a little fun house set up. Alright, I'll have to straighten that. But what I've done is I've pretty much put pathing for the gunner to try to have to find me. And I'm going to be sitting like right here in this corridor. But we're going to try it a couple of different ways. First, let me go on ahead and fix him. And then I need to put some upper scaffolding. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let me put some upper scaffolding so that way we can get a bird's eye view. And then we'll get this test started. We kind of got ourselves a little bird's eye view going on up here.
Trying to get yourself a shot.
Alright, so now this time we just want to observe him. Now as you guys see, he's not really coming look for me. None of the settlers know where he is. Oh, okay, I guess I shouldn't have moved. So now that he's seen me, he's not really going to do anything. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drop inside of the arena. Okay, now I'm gonna go on ahead and free camera it and try to go see what he's doing.
Come on, asshole. Get up.
Doesn't seem too smart. Like he knows I'm there, but
Oh no, I'm not done with you. Not even in the slightest.
let's see what's going on out here. Alright, so all the settlers are trying to get inside at him. Wow, Longfellow, you're gonna make a conscious effort of it. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah.
He's so quiet.
So that's what I was saying, is that the AI is kind of stupid. But they will get it eventually. You see, he's scanning the building as he moves. But I guess he chickened out. Let's just see how long it takes for him to get there. Oh, this is him. He got us. Or did he? Oh, okay. So we're not here when we're toggle free camera. Okay, let's go on back. Because he found us. Let's see if he'll come over here. Oh well. So, like I was saying, they're not the brightest, but they are smart enough to navigate funhouse style mazes, so you can do what they showed in the DLC trailer. It just takes a lot of setup work. Anyways, I hope this clarified things for you guys and just made it a little more understandable, because I know there's a couple of you guys out there wanting to do big things with this, and I'm totally about that, because that's pretty cool. Hey, loser. I'm thinking that maybe you need a settlement that doesn't have settlers, because that was kind of breaking his AI as well. But I guess it'd be more entertaining if you could just get him to fight the settlers, but that's a whole nother barrel of monkeys. Anyways, what do you guys think about these new traps and cages? They've been out for a while, and I've kind of messed with them quite a bit, so at this point, I like them. It's just different stuff. Namely because now you can kind of poke fun at the world. You don't always just have to be in it fighting and surviving. So anyways, make sure you guys leave what you think in the comments below. And then let me know what you guys are trying to do with these cages, because we could test other things. It's just I'm not really too sure what to know. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Like, share, subscribe, stay tuned. Take care.